Skin Cell Pro a scam? Does this product actually work against skin blemishes? Well, after taking a really close look at it, I can tell you that it's one of the best skin tags and mole removers I came across. Why exactly? I will give you all the details in my Skin Cell Pro review. Hi guys, Ollie from MySupplementAdvice.com here doing supplement reviews and health tutorials, so don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this one. Getting back to Skin Cell Pro, let's start with an overview of this product and why it's one of the best options against your skin tags and moles. Basically, Skin Cell Pro is a liquid designed against skin tags, moles, and all sorts of blemishes. It's been on the market for many years and it has a pretty wide user feedback, so it's clearly a very legitimate product that works really well. If it didn't, trust me, it wouldn't be sold after all these years. But its popularity actually increased, so that's the best sign that it's a really good product. Now, there are several reasons why I recommend it. First of all, it works really well against blemishes and it destroys even the larger skin tags without harming your skin. In fact, it's one of the few skin tag removers that is extremely safe, which is a major aspect for me. Most products of this type work by scratching and irritating your skin, so even though they do remove the tags, the area around them gets really swollen and painful. So that's exactly what you can avoid with Skin Cell Pro. Other than that, it also works for all types of blemishes, whether they are some smaller skin moles or some larger tags. Most products out there only work for smaller blemishes and they are typically designed for 2 or 3 tags, and I'm talking about a bottle here. So you know from the start that you need to buy several bottles, which is a lot pricier. But with this product, a bottle is enough for most of your blemishes, even for larger ones. And last but not least, Skin Cell Pro comes with a money-back guarantee, which is very rare in skin tag removers because most of them don't allow you to ask for a refund. It's true that its refund period isn't huge, it's only 30 days, but it's a lot better than nothing. So that's the best sign that very few people actually refund this product, because if there were more, it wouldn't have a money-back guarantee for sure. So compared to most skin tag removers, Skin Cell Pro is a lot better from many points of view, including its formula, dosage, user feedback, and even its price. Its only problem is that it can be found in a lot of retailers in a fake versions, and the results are not the same, obviously. This is why I only advise you to buy it from its official website, which is known to sell the original versions. If you want to check it out, I'm going to leave you the link to its official page in the description down below, so I really advise you to use that website only as long as you want to get the real version of Skin Cell Pro. Now, let's take a closer look at its main features, starting with its formula. The best thing about Skin Cell Pro's composition is that it's based on a natural formula, so it has a much lower risk of side effects. Now, most skin tags and mold removers tend to contain some harsh formulas. They also work by scratching the blemishes in order to remove them. Obviously, that's not the ideal in terms of skin safety. That's why I strongly recommend natural formulas. They have the same or even better effect without harming your skin. Getting back to Skin Cell Pro's composition, let's analyze its 3 main ingredients. Sanguinaria canadensis is a herb that has been used for years against blemishes, and it seems to work best against skin tags, moles, and warts. Besides, its number one advantage is that it has a very strong effect while being extremely gentle at the same time. It stimulates white cell production in the area and it fights the actual blemishes. Next, we have Zincum muriaticum, a mineral that is the number one responsible for the actual blemish removal process. It irritates the skin in a soft manner, it creates a layer of scabbing around the blemish, and it stimulates blood cell production. In this way, it irritates a lot less than most products that go as far as scratching. This is why this mineral is a safer alternative to classic ingredients. And lastly, we have salicylic acid, an ingredient that works best when it comes to drying off the skin tags and moles, which eventually fall off. Unlike the previous two ingredients, it's a lot stronger, so it has a higher risk of side effects. But it comes in a lower concentration in Skin Cell Pro. This is why this product is still very safe despite containing this ingredient. And summing up, Skin Cell Pro has an amazing formula that is very effective yet gentle, so it doesn't cause any serious side effects. That's one of the major reasons why I recommend it. As you can tell, this product is formulated as a liquid. It has a clear color and no scent, so basically it looks almost like water, but it's a bit thicker in consistency. But applying it is very easy and it won't leave any marks on your skin. Now, this product claims to work in 8 hours after application, and that's available for smaller blemishes. For larger ones, it's going to take more. But obviously, you need to apply it every 8 hours. I recommend applying it in the morning and in the evening because following a very strict schedule isn't necessary in this case. If you apply it every morning and evening, things should be fine. Still, make sure you apply it only on your skin tag and moles. This is the best way to see some results without harming the skin around the area. In order to see how it works, I looked at Skin Cell Pro's user feedback. This product is only sold on its official website, and as you probably know, I tend to avoid reviews from the official pages. That's because they can be false and they usually put the product in a positive light. However, things look a bit different here because the reviews from the official page come with before and after pictures and they also seem very real. Now, it's up to you whether you decide to believe them or not. But given the before and after photos, I doubt they are completely fake. Still, this product is also sold on various retailers in fake versions, and its Amazon reviews are extremely negative. I'm completely sure that this is the case, since the version sold there is definitely fake. It has a different producer, label, and ingredients. It's only the name that is the same. So I definitely advise you to avoid any third-party sellers because the versions they sell are clearly different from the original ones. But as for Skin Cell Pro, and I'm talking about the one sold on the official website, well, the user feedback is very positive. I also found several reviews on different websites and the users were extremely satisfied, so it's extremely effective overall. As I said, one of the biggest advantages of this product is its natural formula. For this reason, Skin Cell Pro has a very low rate of side effects. It doesn't scratch the skin and it only causes a minimal irritation, which is necessary. Now, because of their harsh formulas, many products irritate the skin a lot, and that's where Skin Cell Pro is different. So, if you want to keep your skin intact, this is one of the best options. SkinCell Pro can indeed seem like a very pricey product at first sight, but keep in mind that most skin tag and mole removers are rather on the expensive side. Plus, this product isn't designed for a limited number of blemishes as most are. As I said, you can only find the original version of this product on its official website. Its regular price is $59 per bottle with shipping included, but it gets better if you buy a larger supply. For example, for 2 bottles you pay around $43 and you get a free bottle. And for the largest package, you pay $39 per bottle and you receive 2 others for free. As I said, these prices don't seem amazing at first sight, but again, skin tag and mole removers tend to cost about the same. However, most of them are only designed for 2 or 3 blemishes, so SkinCell Pro is a lot more economical. Plus, if you go for the largest bottle, you end up paying a lot less. Honestly, $39 for a bottle is a really good price in the skin tag and mole industry, so it's a really good deal overall. I also want to compare SkinCell Pro with its advanced formula, which is made by the same producer. The advanced version costs about $10 more, and the only difference is that it contains a mix of herbal extract, which isn't very important when it comes to removing tags and moles, simply because it's not very strong. So even though I'm a fan of the advanced version as well, I think I prefer the Pro version simply because it's cheaper, but it has the same results. So is SkinCell Pro worth the money? Definitely. I actually consider it one of the best skin tag and mole removers from the market. It's based on a natural and very safe formula. It's extremely easy to use. It works really well without irritating the skin. It doesn't cause any usual side effects. A bottle lasts for a lot of blemishes. It's extremely safe and it costs a lot less than others. But most importantly, it has a strong yet gentle effect on skin tags, moles, and warts. So, what could you wish for more from a skin tag remover? My only warning would be to buy it only from its official website. There are several fake versions in retailers. Their formulas are totally different and they have a very negative user feedback. So even though the original formula works, it's essential to avoid any third-party products. No matter how similar they seem, they are not the same as the initial version. But other than that, I totally recommend SkinCell Pro. If you want to remove your blemishes safely, it's one of the best options out there. As I said, I'm going to leave you a link to its official website in the description below, so use that to get the original version of SkinCell Pro. Thanks for watching, and I'm waiting for your question on this product in the comments below.